Just about every computer requires a monitor, a keyboard and a mouse, whether it's a Raspberry Pi all the way up to your gaming PC, whether that's a tiny mini PC all the way up to a fully fledged home lab. You're going to need that same trio to use them. For tech enthusiasts, that usually means keeping some spare gear nearby, an extra monitor, an extra keyboard, an extra mouse, just in case you need to access a device. More seriously, for IT professionals, server rooms are packed with machines that have no monitor, keyboard or mouse attached. Are you supposed to walk around with a monitor under your arm? You could. Or you could carry around a clever little box that allows a laptop to act as the monitor, keyboard and mouse for the device that you're trying to connect to. These are commonly called KVMs, keyboard, video, mouse. And this magic box is the Cytrence USB 3 KVM called the Kiwi Plus. You connect one end of it to your laptop via USB 3, we'll call that the host. And the other side to the computer that needs a monitor, keyboard and mouse. We'll call that the target. You connect to the target via the USB so that it thinks it has a keyboard and mouse connected, and also via HDMI so you can see the video out, not on a monitor but in a window on your laptop. So everything's connected up into the back of the mini PC. The other side is connected up into my main PC. You go into the Cytrence KIWI software, which is available for Windows, Mac and Linux. Really, really simple. You just go over here and click connect. And that's it. I'm connected to that mini PC. There it is with the web browser open on the Cytrence website. And that's it. I'm connected to the mini PC. So really just you click one button and you're connected. Now you may be wondering why use a USB KVM rather than one that connects to your network. There are many advantages including security, reliability and performance. Many of these network KVMs are running using single board computers and the software they're running is unknown, unverified, basically secret, and you don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing on your network. And there have been reports of these network-based KVMs being used for spying. By using a USB KVM, there are only two parties involved, the host and the target, no spies. The Kiwi Plus is more than just a simple KVM. Things like troubleshooting, installing, reinitializing and recovery can sometimes take more than just a keyboard and a mouse. What if you need some driver files, or a dongle of some kind, or a connection to the internet when the network card isn't working? The Kiwi Plus drive is a USB KVM that has built-in storage that can be mounted by the target or the host. It can be used for file transfers and even for OS flashing. Let me show you. Okay, so here I am connected up to a Raspberry Pi, and let's go and imagine we wanted to make a bootable drive. So you go to the Raspberry Pi imager, of course. Now normally you need an SD card for this. Of course you can do it with the USB drive, and the Kiwi Plus drive has got built-in storage, so we don't need to actually have a separate drive. It's all built into the Kiwi. So let's just say I'm going to go with the normal options for a Raspberry Pi. Oh look, I've got no storage, no SD card. What am I going to do? You go up over here, you go to shared storage and you go to target, which is the Raspberry Pi in this case, and then up comes that bit of storage there. So look, we can pick on that and we can go on through the rest of the stuff, and we've actually now got a Raspberry Pi flashing Raspberry Pi OS to the internal drive of the Kiwi Plus drive version. Like the drive version, there's also a version called the Kiwi Net, which adds something extra, this time networking. Okay, so we're in the Cytrence KIWI app, and we just hit connect as we did before, and that's now connecting me through to a Jetson Nano. Now, because I have the network version of the Kiwi Plus connected up, I can go over here to the menu, I can go to network link, enable, confirm, yes. And now watch here on this network settings page, which I handily pre-opened, we will see that a USB Ethernet adapter comes on, and there it is, and it is connected. Now, we'll leave it as it is. Obviously, you could change all kinds of things in here. You could use manual settings. You could use link only. We're going to leave it on DHCP for the moment, and I'll show you why. Now, back here on my main PC, this Ethernet connection here is my main connection out onto my LAN and then across to the internet. If I right-hand click on this, go to Properties, and then go to Sharing, you can see here I can allow others to connect to the internet through this computer. So I can tick yes, and then I say have to pick which other Ethernet connection is going to do that. So we go down the list and there we go. Look at that, the Cytrence Ethernet link. So I click on that and on OK. And now we can go back into the Jetson Nano. Okay, let's just maximize that. Now, if we click on the settings, we can see that actually it has picked up an IP address from the Windows machine 192.168.137.191, which means I'm now connected to the Windows machine. I've got DHCP services working and I can do other things on the internet. So if I just quickly open up a terminal here, I can do ping google.com and it works. Look at that. So there you go. I've enabled an Ethernet connection between my Jetson Nano here and my main PC just using the Kiwi Plus Net version. The next version is the Kiwi Plus USB variant, and its superpower is it has an additional USB port so that you can plug in any USB device from dongles to flash drives into the Kiwi and make it visible on the target or on the host. Now, all the Kiwi Plus models have some other cool features in common. For example, each one has an I/O port which can be configured as a serial port, as a general purpose input-output port for connecting to the outside world. With the right accessory, it can even be used as an ATX power switch and LED. On top of that, you can take screenshots of the video coming from the target device. In fact, you can even do screen recording of the video coming off the target device, which is perfect for content creators like me. Okay, so let me show you how you can do video capture. So up here on the toolbar, I'm already connected. If you go across to here, start recording. So we can start recording. And what I'm going to show you is, because this is recording the actual video output, it's not kind of some Windows pseudo driver. If I could do a restart into safe mode, so I'm going to press Shift here, Shift and restart. That's going to restart in safe mode. And it's going to capture all the output coming from the video, including the boot up sequence and safe mode itself, because this is actually recording the actual video from via the HDMI. It's not doing some fancy drivers, as I said. So we'll just let that complete and go all the way through to safe mode, and then I'll stop the recording and show you the file that it recorded, and it's just pure video capture. Brilliant, really. Here we go, it's coming up now. Okay, now I'm not going to go any further into safe mode. I'm going to actually go for turn off PC, but let's just stop recording. Okay, I'll let that boot up in the background while that's happening. Now let me go and find the file. Okay, so here's the file, and as you can see, it's recorded perfectly everything that was going on, including the mouse, because it's just a raw video capture. And let's just zoom forward a bit here to, there you go, all the boot up stuff, and finally into safe mode, pure perfect video capture. So here are 8 ways that you can use your Kiwi KVM so that you don't need to carry around a spare monitor. Number 1, with a single board computer like the Raspberry Pi or the NVIDIA Jetson. Number 2, for initial OS installation. Or thirdly, to recover a misconfigured system even when the network is broken. You get direct access, number 4, to the BIOS and to the UEFI. Number 5, in your home lab to jump between mini PCs, NUCs and NAS drives. 6, in secure environments, isolated or air-gapped systems can be administered without having to plug in external peripherals and without having to put them on the network. You can use it as a way, number 7, to access a secondary PC on your desk. Don't clutter your desk with extra keyboards, extra monitors. You can just use this KVM. And as a HDMI video capture device, perfect for content creators. So there is the Cytrence Kiwi Plus range of KVM. It really will change your workflow. Not only does it act as a monitor and a keyboard as a mouse for a target computer, sometimes it can even be a flash drive or a USB port or a network device, all from this one little box. Whether you're setting up a Raspberry Pi, dealing with a dead server, or administering your home lab, the Cytrence Kiwi Plus KVM allows your desk to remain clutter-free. No need for extra monitors and keyboards and mouse, and it allows you to get on with those jobs in a cleaner, faster, and frankly less annoying way. For IT professionals, it is a crash cart adapter. For makers and enthusiasts, it is a solution that you'll reach for time and time again. And for content creators like me, the ability to capture a video is really the cherry on the top. If you're interested in more information, do check out the link in the description below. My name's Gary Sims, this is Gary Explains. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.